loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Day, and if you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, join the lovely family. You're gonna love it here, especially if you love lock videos. And for those of you who have been here, thank you guys so much for coming back to see me. In today's video, I'm gonna be exposing myself a little bit, okay? We are going to be discussing how I used to have faux locks. This was in the year 2013. Whew, man, a long time ago. I just want to start by saying every picture that I have shown you guys of my last journey has been 100% my real hair. I don't even know if I can find a picture of myself with the faux locks, but if I can, I will insert it so you guys can see what it looks like. But I do want to share with you guys, my experience with the faux locks and why I took them out and why I would probably recommend not getting them in general. I'm talking about faux locks particularly for those who want locks but don't want to go through the lock journey. Now, before we begin, let me just say, disclaimer, I don't even know why I have to say this. Disclaimer, guys, all locks are beautiful. I understand that. I think that all black hair is beautiful. You guys know that. If you are actually, a part of my channel, a part of my community here, you know that. But I feel like every time I do a video like this, somebody random will come and be commenting on my page how are you to talk about those who don't want to go through the same journey that you go through? My journey and my page and my theory is all about the lock journey and what it does for your mind and what it does for your spirit and how it can encourage growth in you. So my mindset and my ideas on the lock journey is going to be different than what someone might think of who just thinks of locks as just a hairstyle. That's just what I think. So everything I say comes from that ideal, that mindset, just getting that out of the way. So if you are not prepared for that, this is not the video for you. If you are prepared for that, let me tell you. Okay, so in 2013, I wanted locks really bad, but I just honestly didn't want to go through the process. I just felt like, for one, I was just waking up. I was not prepared to have short hair. I was not prepared to walk around looking a certain way. I just wasn't prepared for it. And honestly, locks were not as popular as they are now. They just were not. So I thought that I would get faux locks. And when I installed the faux locks, I didn't necessarily think that I was getting them in order to keep them in for forever. But eventually my mindset got to that. I installed them. Well, actually somebody in college installed them for me. And I was in love with them. And I was like, man, this is really great. I can just, keep them in and this just be my hair for forever. That's what I was thinking. Okay, whatever. They looked so natural because I used 100% kinky hair, like human hair, but it was very kinky. I did small braids. Eventually I learned how to do it myself because I was refreshing them and stuff. I had very small braids and I was wrapping this kinky hair around them and washing them, and they just looked so natural to the point where everybody really thought that was my hair. Seriously, I had everyone fooled. And I was okay with it. I was whatever. Hey, people think it's my hair. It looks like my hair. I was doing twist outs, braid outs, everything. It was legit. But the more my hair began to grow, the more exposed I was in the sense of my hair was not gonna match those faux locks. And I say this to anybody who they get faux locks or they get someone else's locks and try to attach it to their hair. No one else's hair texture is gonna be your hair texture, period. No one else's hair is gonna look like yours. It's not gonna grow out like yours. So it's just nothing that you can do to absolutely 100% match someone else's hair. So when you get faux locks or lock extensions, it may look nice for a few months as the hair grows out, but if you're trying to keep them forever, give yourself 3 years, you'll realize wait a minute, the faux locks or the lock extensions look nothing like my hair, just because it's almost impossible. So that's what began to happen. I began to grow my hair out. I began to twist it, and just everything was different. The way that my retwisted hair at the roots was connecting to the extensions was just off. I felt like my hair was a lot thinner than the faux locks, and that's just because of how my hair is. It was not naturally thick, and just in general, it just was I could feel that it was time for me to let the journey, the faux locks go. Like I felt that way. Remember at the time I was dating this guy and he was like in love. He was like in love with my hair. Like he loved it, like absolutely. He was like, girl, like your hair's so cute. All these girls out here, they don't have hair like you. They wearing tracks and you wearing the natural and it's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I remember having to tell him like one day, I was like, I really should tell him like this is not my hair. He complimented me and I was like, I really appreciate, you know, what you were saying about me, but you know that this is not my hair, right? And he was like, oh yeah, I knew that. Meanwhile, y'all know, guys don't know. Like he didn't know. When the summer came and classes were out and I was just like working and not, you know, being around a lot of people, I was like, enough is enough. Like I just gotta let it go. I have to let it go. I have to grow out my natural hair. Like if I stop faking and if I take the faux locks out, then my hair is gonna grow a lot faster and it will be 100% mine and it will look nice because the hair, like the size of the locks and how the hair grows out, it will match like my hair type, it will match like, you know, what is growing out of my scalp. It will all just make sense. So that's what I did. I cut the hair out. I probably had like about this much length at the time. I remember it like falling right above my brows. I cut the hair out and at the ends of the hair, my ends were kind of loose. So my hair began to lock at the root. So I had like locked hair a little bit and then natural loose ends. Like it was a mess. Honestly, it was a complete mess. And I was so like concerned about it. So what I did was, I just took the ends, the loose ends, and I coiled them. So when people ask me, how did you start your lash journey? I usually say, I did coils because I had to coil the ends. I thought that my hair wasn't going to lock because I didn't do the process how I was supposed to. That's why when people tell me like, oh, my hair isn't gonna lock, like, I'm like, I understand what it feels like to feel like your hair is not gonna lock, but it will. I know everyone has their reason as to why, but if you're anything like me and your reason is I want to get faux locks or I want to get lock extensions because I don't want to go through the stages, like I feel like that's more of a reason why you should force yourself to go through the stages, because you need to understand like that stuff doesn't matter. Like you're beautiful, like the stages they don't matter, okay? And if you can love yourself through that, you can love yourself through any hairstyle. That's where my mindset is. Thank you so much. I hope that this would shed a little bit of light onto my journey for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your constant support and I will see you guys in my next video.